Square Enix has big plans for Outriders, which it views as a hugely promising new IP after a well-received debut, at least in terms of its first-month player count and average playtime. But if you've been playing Outriders lately, you'll know the game has clear retention problems in the long term, and it's spent nearly 2 months now fixing bugs, including one that wiped players' entire inventories, and now it's working on sign-in issues and damage mitigation. Well, I am really hoping that we move past these quickly, and on to actual changes that could help save player interest in the game. Specifically, I think there are 3 changes that could be made that would instantly turn the lifespan of the game around. As I've said before, Outriders does not need massive reworks, but small nudges. These are those nudges, though at this point, I'm start to outright shove, being it's taking a long time. Point 1, way better matchmaking. Easily the chief problem with the Outriders endgame right now is even trying to get into a multiplayer match. You will fail to connect to a team probably 80% of the time, and when you do, there's another 80% chance you will spawn at a camp where someone is AFKing or at a vendor buying things. In short, I really only want to be matched with an expedition that's starting or already started, like how you load into a Destiny strike with 3 people, not into the tower, waiting for someone to select the strike playlist from the menu. Randomize the expeditions if you have to, but the current system does not work when more time is spent trying to find a working game than actually playing the expeditions themselves. Point 2, dramatically increase the legendary drop rate. What, like this wasn't going to be one of the 3? The fact that you can do gold CT15 runs, the hardest activity in the game, and not get a single legendary multiple times is absurd. Only CT14 to 15 are anywhere near worth farming, and the drop rates go against PCF's own stated idea that this wasn't supposed to be a game where you spend 300 hours farming for one item. The people still looking for death shields or Akari chests would disagree, I think. Drop rates need to be way higher everywhere. During the campaign, where I never saw a wild legendary drop on any difficulty, and during expeditions, where 12 to 13 of 15 levels are fundamentally useless. There are enough sets and potential builds where there's plenty to farm across 4 characters, and restricting this to this degree does nothing but chase players away, myself included. Point 3, alternate endgame farming. Yes, in the future I would like a wholly separate activity besides expeditions, but that's not what I'm talking about here. I think for now, 2 major things need to happen. First, expeditions need to have an alternative path to gold clears that may be something like number of deaths, which allow for support and tank builds to shine instead of everyone needing nothing but pure DPS to clear as fast as humanly possible.